Hi, my name's Emma. I'm the School and Youth Programs Manager at the Bainbridge Island Museum of Art, and I'm here today for another Art in Action BIMA from home. Today we're learning how to hand letter. Hand lettering is basically just drawing words. So rather than taking a typeface that's a font on your computer or just using your normal handwriting, we're going to be actually drawing out letters and mapping them out, planning them out so they can more effectively convey our messages. Whether you're illustrating a comic book, making a greeting card, or making a protest sign, hand lettering is a great way to put your words out into the world in a really beautiful way. You'll need a variety of things that most people have around their houses. We have here a pencil, and it's really important to have a pencil because you're going to be doing a lot of planning and erasing as part of the hand lettering process. So then an eraser here, and then any kind of marker to do your kind of coloring in, your inking of the letters. So if you have a permanent marker like a Sharpie, that's great. I have some kind of fancier brush pens, and those brush tips will give you more of kind of like a calligraphy look if you want to use them, which can be really nice, but definitely not necessary. You can still do a lot of really great work with just a regular marker. And then I've got a notebook here with some plain paper in it and a straight edge. I don't have a ruler at home, so I'm using a level, but it has this kind of measured straight edge, which is great. That's all you need. So as you start trying out hand lettering, one thing that you'll want to think about is how your letters are spaced. So sometimes that means the kerning, so the space between the letters. As you can see, I have that shaded here. That's really important for legibility, really important for making sure that the lettering looks good from a distance. And then the other thing you'll want to think about is the height of the letters in relationship to each other. So everything that you create in your lettering should be measured within some guidelines, and you're going to be really making the rules for whatever set of letters you're making, but you want to make sure that you are kind of following those rules that you create. So the first thing to think about is the baseline, what the letters kind of sit on here as if they're a countertop or a floor where they're kind of resting. That baseline is the base of your letters. So if you have a capital L, the bottom part of your L will kind of rest on that baseline. The midline is the middle part of your page, and that is going to give you a sense of what's going to be the dead center of your capital letters and what's going to be the top line or the X height of your lowercase letters. And then we also have ascender line and descender line, and those give us a sense of maybe you have letters like a lowercase g that kind of dip below the baseline here, or a lowercase t that might stretch even higher than the capital letters. So like I said before, there's no wrong answers with this. You just want to make sure that your relationships between the letters are proportional and that you are kind of following the rules that you've set out for yourself. Another thing you'll want to think about with hand lettering is what is the kind of personality of your letters? What is the style? What is the look that you're going for? And it probably depends on what kind of message you're telling, right? If we were thinking about something gooey and gross, maybe something like spooky for Halloween, this kind of drippy, blobby letter, capital B, would be appropriate for that. But maybe instead you're thinking about creating an invitation to a fancy garden party. So having something floral and formal, maybe kind of referencing old-fashioned European lettering, this type of B might be more appropriate. You can do some thinking about what is the kind of look that you're going for, find references in other works of art or in graphic novels, and that might help you out. for trying that with me. We're really excited to see what letters that you're trying out, how many different kinds of hand lettering you can make, and we hope that you'll share it in the comments below. We'll see you next time for another Art in Action BIMA from Home.